Next on Anglia, more comic characters with a sci-fi theme in Planet Mirth. There's more no-holds-barred debate in Late and Loud tonight at 1:15.
Now, who knows what the energy field created by all living things is called? Anyone know what that is? The energy field. No? It surrounds us. It binds the galaxy together. Anyone got an idea what that is? Anyone? Right. Well, it's called the force. Okay, the force. Force, right? You should be writing this down. So we all came together for a holiday in space. Meet Barbara, one of Earth's meekest librarians. Abigail, nice chap, little bit strange. Delrox, a hunter of wild times. And I'm Neil, Mr. Collins to my friends. This is my caravan. These are our adventures. Mirror, signal, maneuver! You'll love this next planet, I promise you. I came here once when I was a bit under the weather, and I swore I'd return. Got rid of my flu virus almost immediately.
Oh, do tell us about it, Mr. Collins.
Easy. It's a bug that causes mucus and vomiting. Then...
No. The planet, Abigail. We all know what a virus is.
Yeah, my uncle, he had a virus. Big blubbery thing. Used to steal all the fish.
That's a walrus, Delrox.
Please continue, Mr. Collins.
Well, the sunsets have a dozen purples in them. The grass is 100 shades of green, which you think would clash, but somehow they get away with it. There are 1,000 scents in the air, 1,000,000 singing birds, 1 billion flowers in bloom.
Yeah, but how many bars are there?
1 billion!
How many dark cellars?
1 zillion!
And how many museums?
2.
Oh, but it does sound lovely, Mr. Collins.
Lovely would have to be totally redefined as a concept after you've been there, Barbara. Oh, the way I skipped through the landscape, the hours I spent chatting to the friendly natives, the charming way the dogs would run up to me and sniff my, ooh, here we are, Planet Paradise. Take a deep breath, everyone. You're just about to step into paradise.
Hey? So, where's the paradise?
These are the right coordinates, aren't they?
I see what you mean about paradise. I am completely redefining lovely as a concept.
Oh,
Never mind, Mr. Collins.
this isn't quite how I remembered it, Barbara.
Well, perhaps you remembered it wrong. Sometimes I have trouble remembering things like whether killing people is good or bad.
Waterfalls, birds, plants, where are they all? And those dogs. I was really looking forward to seeing those dogs again.
So what happened, man? I mean, I felt better vibes in the cemetery.
Really? Which one?
You promised me 1 billion bars.
Hang on, what's this? Looks like some sort of newspaper. The ecological crisis continues. A deadly virus that seems to have come from outer space, brought in by tourist Neil Collins, has cost the lives of millions. Even the dogs are succumbing and are no longer sniffing at people.
Oh dear.
You mean we came in search of paradise and we don't even get a coconut? A chocolate bar? Mr. C, you've destroyed the entire planet.
This place gets better and better.
I think we should go. Well, sorry everyone, that didn't go entirely to plan, did it?
Never mind, Mr. Collins, it could have happened to anyone.
Yeah, we've all destroyed planetary civilization at least once, Mr. C.
Thank you, Delrox. I feel a lot better now. All that blood on my hands, how will I ever wash it away?
I use Swarfiga.
Cup of tea?
Barbara, I've single-handedly wiped out an entire world. How's a cup of tea going to help?
Yeah, I've got some Vickies.
Oh, well, that's fine then.
Now what are we going to do?
Has anyone got a thimble?
No, why?
Good. We can play Hunt the Finger.
No,
Andy!
Abigail!
Right, I know another planet. It's a few light years down this spaceway. And let me tell you, the dogs there do more than sniff your...
What? Let's go!
Right! Mirror, signal, maneuver! And it's very important, it's a very important thing, the Force, right? Now, say if I destroyed a planet, maybe like Alderaan. Now, what would happen to the Force then? What would there be in the Force? There'd be a something in the Force. What would that be? What would that be in the Force? What would happen to the Force? Right. There'd be a disturbance in the Force. A disturbance, okay. There we are. Disturbance. A disturbance, yes, good, right. Now, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Anyone got any ideas whether a disturbance in the Force is good or bad? Anyone want to make a suggestion there? Is it good or... Well, it's a bad thing, isn't it? Everyone, it's a bad thing. And now look, David, I'm the teacher here, you're the learner. Maybe if we met up later on, you'd be the master, but not if you don't pay attention and, write this down.
Hello, and welcome to Film 2197. And let's kick off, to use a clever footballing analogy, with some movie news. After the prominent featuring of the now legendary Apple Macintosh computer in the re-released Independence Day, rumours of all too blatant product placement are creating rifts in the industry. However, denials have been issued by the makers of this year's major sci-fi releases, the 4X Files, Mars Bar Attacks, and Blake's 7-Up. And with that dealt with, and rather smoothly I might add, let's have a look at this week's top 3 films. At number 3, Robert De Niro recreates the role of Travis Bickle and attempts to stuff Sybil Shepherd in Martin Scorsese's disturbing street vision, Taxidermist. At number 2 is the low-budget documentary set in the workshops of a busy spaceship construction factory, 4 weldings and a funnel. And a surprise number 1, the long-established Disney Corporation's controversial tale of an exploding English nanny, Mary Pop. Now, it has been said, though not by me, that essentially a sci-fi movie is as good as its special effects. To be honest, most of the ones I've seen recently haven't even matched up to their own credits, but that, in a very real sense, is another story. I have with me in the studio Angelina Betazoid, a makeup and effects wizard. Or should that be witch? Angelina, welcome.
Hi there.
I must say, you're very, very good. I mean, that skin tone looks almost real.
It is real. I'm an Ovalian.
Right. Oh, well, you're known mostly for your work on the film Escape from Liverpool, where the human makeup was very, very realistic.
But you know, it wasn't easy getting those prosthetics right. The star Gagley Reekland had to spend hours in a plaster casing.
What, to give him a false head?
No, my scalpel slipped and severed one of his tentacles.
Tell me, what is the most difficult thing about human makeup?
Oh, well, it has to be the human hair. I mean, I personally plucked thousands of Ionian ferrets to make the wigs in Danger in Darkworld.
But Ionian ferrets are bald.
They are now, honey.
Angelina, if I may say so, you're a very attractive female in what is sadly a very male-dominated industry.
So?
Well, would you say it's got harder?
Well, not from where I'm sitting, but then I'm used to more. I'm an Ovalian. Did you know that our men have 25 feet of pulsating purple?
Thank you, Angelina. Well, that's nearly all I have for you tonight, in a sense. But lest we forget, and I don't think we should, there's just time for our competition and another chance to win tickets to an Oscar ceremony of your choice. In the movie Barfly, Mickey Rourke's portrayal of a drunken bum is answer A, astounding, answer B, staggering, or answer C, too close for comfort. Answers on a virtual postcard, please. That's all for now. Good night. Nurse?
We got a place called West End, right? Called West End, Leicester Square. Oh man, you lot don't want to go down there, man. We got the most beggars in there. They're sitting down on the pavement talking about change. 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 And I always go up to them and say, why don't you just accept things the way they are, mate? I mean, why do you want change? You know what I mean? Because the worst thing about it is that they try to make me feel bad. They try to make me feel bad for not giving them the hard-earned cash money that my mother gave to me. Do you know what I mean? I mean, she worked damn hard for that cash money. What's wrong with them? And if it isn't that, then they start begging me for an extra fag. Have you got an extra fag, mate? Have you got an extra fag? Because I always tell them, no, there's only 20 in the pack and there's no extra fag. There you go. How's that? Sort it out.
In last week's episode of The Cyclists' Invasion of Earth, our intrepid heroes, Bob, Debs and Jeff, came face to face with the enemy. Can they escape?
That was close. See what I mean, though? Evil. Reanimated evil. What do we do now? Well, we gotta have a plan, right? They're obviously telepathic, yeah? That's how they all knew to come back there. So we gotta get one, trap it, and neutralise it.
Well, what do you suggest? Let their tyres down? Take their pump away? I think not.
Well, we've got to test one to see how human it is. Get it at a bus stop, give it a paper, talk to it. It'll be completely disorientated.
I know how he feels.
I just can't believe it. Aliens in Essex.
They're everywhere. There's no escape. This is the end.
That's right. Keep our spirits up.
Come on, Jeff. We've got to make a fight, make a stand.
I need a whiz.
No, I haven't got one of them. I've got a penguin left.
He needs the toilet.
Oh.
Cover me, yeah?
With what? Oh, sausage roll.
I had a bike once. Do you think I'm an alien?
No, you're just a bit under the weather. Yeah, go on, have a sandwich. Go on, have that, love. Go on, have
It's no good! I can't make it! Alien children!
Good. So now we all understand the force. Okay, well, good. We'll try and use it at home tonight. Try and make using the force, and then the habit, you'll have a force, it'll be a force of habit. Force of habit. But don't go over to the dark side. Now, does anyone know why the dark side is bad? Why shouldn't we go over to the dark side? Why, you know, it's tempting. Why don't we want to go there? What would happen to us if we went to the dark side? Anyone? What would happen? Right, well, funny breathing, yes, funny breathing, that's one thing. But really I was looking for the damnation of your immortal soul and a corruption of the ancient way of the Jedi. I think that's probably the answer the examiner was looking for. Okay, right, But funny breathing was good. All right, well, I'll see you all tomorrow. Daniel, no lightsabers in school.
I remember once we were in a distant part of the galaxy, conducting nuclear tests, as is our right to do, when suddenly we came into contact with a cigar-shaped object. Alphonse, my space monkey, said to me that perhaps it was a cigar. Répète, écoutez, I said to him. No, it is more likely the last remaining being of an ancient civilization that no one has ever made contact with before. We both thought. At last, it came into view. It was incredible. When we slowed down, it slowed down. When we speeded up, it speeded up. When they slowed down, we slowed down. When it speeded up, we speeded up. In fact, we forgot who started the whole thing in the first place. But when we looked more closely, we realized that it contained ham and salad. It was a torpedo. We fired ours. A direct hit. The nose flopped down like Concorde. She's breaking up. She's breaking up. Soon, it was all over the place. Inside, a soft white tissue. When we returned in the morning, it had all gone hard. I have